A leading group of election observers say there was widespread voting fraud and intimidation during last week's presidential election in Afghanistan. Stuffed ballot boxes, illiterate voters being told who to vote for, and biased officials were cited by Afghanistan's Free and Fair Election Foundation. There have been rival claims of victory, but no winner has yet been announced. The Foundation's report also details accounts of multiple voting, underage voting, and election officials being ejected from polling stations by representatives of candidates. Threats of violence against voters came from local power brokers, the Taliban, and rival political camps, according to the Foundation, which sent about 7,000 observers around the country. British newspaper The Times reports that polling stations were largely desolate, with fearful Afghans staying away after repeated threats. Meanwhile, polling stations such as the one in Pulicharki painted a suspiciously different picture. In total, 5,530 votes had already been cast for the presidential elections, according to the records being kept by the election staff beside each ballot box. In each box, there were an oddly uniform 500 to 510 votes. More impressive still, some 3,025 of the ballots were women's votes. Assuming that the last voter disappeared at least 2 minutes before the Times arrived at 7:55 in the morning, the staff working on the 12 separate ballot boxes at the site must have been processing at least 100 voters per minute since polling began. The Times waited at the polling site for an hour, but no one came to vote.